North and south of the Xi'an Mountains, the seasons change with the monsoon winds. Beneath Ulanqab's sky and on its soil, people work the land. They harvest crops and reap the bounty of their cuisine. Geographic and temporal variety gives Ulanqab's cuisine a rooted, yet inventive character. Dishes that were originally created out of necessity, using only what was available, unintentionally bring food back to its essence by embracing fresh produce, fully handmade craftsmanship, and attentive cooking, becoming a comforting country feast, rich in local flavor and heartfelt warmth. As in every Chinese food heartland, a day in Ulanqab begins with breakfast. In Jining, the central district of Ulanqab, nothing beats starting the morning with a few piping hot, handmade giant buns, a daily passion for every Jining resident. Their size matches the hearty tastes of Jining folk. To turn out these daily bestsellers and wake up Jining palates, diligent cooks often start work at 5 a.m. and labor 3 hours straight. Fillings must use the freshest meat and vegetables. Choices are mutton carrot, mutton wild onion, pork chive potato, soy sauce pork mushroom, and vegetarian, each finely chopped and seasoned. Dough mixed the night before, with milk, starter, and water ferments naturally. Baking soda and alkali are added for a second warm proof. Bun skins change minute by minute. Cooks race the clock. Fingers fly. Wrapping fresh filling on the spot. Each bun weighs 225 grams. One basket, 15 buns, forms in 5 minutes. No slack. On the steamer, intense heat makes them swell. After 25 minutes, they are fully cooked and vented, sold at once. 2 hearty buns. A pot of authentic Mongolian milk tea, plus sides of celery, pickled greens, or bean sprouts. This breakfast steadies the heart and sparks the day. Niangpi, also called cold skin noodles, is a popular chilled snack across Western China, especially the Hetao plain of Bayannur. When its craft reached Pingdiquan Town, in Qahar right-wing front banner, a richer textured, new version was born. Chef Cui Yu, inspired by his wife Zhou Hong, a native of Wuhai, who's loved Bayannur Niangpi since childhood, set out to create a love-laden Qahar right-wing front banner Niangpi. Fermented dough is rinsed repeatedly with local deep well water to yield starch water, then steamed in trays. Niangpi is steamed starch sheets. It is essentially steamed, not fermented. Top-grade Hetao flour and flaxseed oil turn out translucent pale yellow sheets. Flaxseed oil keeps the strips separate and defined. Scallion oil and chili oil are the keys to its fragrant, spicy bite, the flavor secret of Qahar right-wing front banner Niangpi. Freshly steamed Niangpi. Smells of wheat. It is combined with pickled greens, cucumber threads, gluten strips, roasted peanuts, and sesame paste. Chili oil and scallion oil are poured on. Toss and serve immediately. Around the Ulanqab volcanoes, diverse plants and lush forage form an all-you-can-eat buffet for volcano free-range sheep. The Bayannur's signature dish, braised mutton, uses only these sheep. Butchers would pick sturdy animals, raised for more than 3 years. Braised mutton is a Mongolian red food craft with a century of history. Chef Xi'an Liangpi excels at butchering and braising. Volcano sheep meat is purplish red, coarse-fibered, and marbled, ideal for slow cooking. The whole carcass is cut into balanced cuts. The master stock, used repeatedly, is brought to a boil. Fresh, unwashed mutton goes straight in. Family spice bags, sauce, and seasonings follow. Braise on high. When steam rises, drop to medium. Braising is a standard method for cooking meat. Sustained heat renders the meat tender while retaining some broth to preserve nutrients. After 40 minutes, the meat is moved to a smaller pot. Soy sauce is poured in, and the pieces are turned to color. Mutton is warming by nature. Braised mutton is a centerpiece dish. Soft, tender texture, savory and salty flavor, and nourishing effects make it winter's first choice. Minbagu, started in Xinghe, came to Ulanqab years ago, and survives in its purest form at Fengzhen. Chef Xi'an Liangpi peels, washes, and grinds potatoes. He adds the right amount of yummy and flour and mixes it into dough. A big pot of water boils. The dough is pressed through a slotted board. Short strands drop into the pot. Because the board yields many strands at once, locals dub it bagu, meaning many strands. After about 3 minutes, they are fished out into a bowl. The ratio is half broth, half noodles. Locals praise the texture as Ruan Leo Leo and Jining Leo Leo. At noon, Chef Zhang's daughter Zhang Yui brings her own little girl to share 2 bowls made by Grandpa himself. Fengzhen folks top the noodles with home-fried sauce, crisp chili, and Lanyan sai. Cool late autumn is prime pickling season. In Dongyuan village, southern district Fengzhen city, 70-year-old villager Wang Bayannur has prepared pickled greens for over 40 years. Her children will return from afar in a few days, so she starts early to give them a taste of childhood. Cabbage, red and yellow carrots, chili, and celery are shredded or diced. Pickled greens are a living dish. Knife work, salting, weather, and terroir all alter its flavor. Salt is sprinkled judiciously. After fully mixing, the vegetables are packed into a jar. A stone weight goes on, the lid is fitted, and the jar is left by the window to ferment. After 2 to 3 days, it is basically ready. Time to lift the lid for a first taste. By day 4 or 5, sourness spreads through the jar. The pickle is ready. Now the jar must be moved to a cooler spot to slow further fermentation. Lanyensai, also called smashed pickles, the word lan hints at both the chopped texture and the dish's inclusive, multi-ingredient spirit. 100 makers yield 100 flavors. This is due to personal touch. Top-grade picked greens are layered, crisp, gently tangy, and packed with vitamins, minerals, and lactobacilli. It is an endlessly lovable snack and a champion appetite starter. On a clear, biting winter dawn, Chef Chang Guiqing hurries to his mother's home in Ertaizi village, Pingdiquan Town, Xinghe County. The root cellar there stores heaps of local potatoes. Today he will pick out 2 full baskets to take away. Xinghe potatoes are sandy textured, soft, low in moisture, and slightly sticky. The cellar stays warm in winter and cool in summer, providing an ideal environment for storing potatoes. Once the temperature drops below 0, starch hydrolase activity rises. Starch turns to sugar, and the potatoes sweeten.
Hoist it slowly.
His son Changrui is on winter break and lends a hand. Chang selects 2 heaping baskets of potatoes, then hauls them back to his shop in Xinghe County. Washed potatoes are chunked and set in steam trays. They are steamed hard. Forming glass dumplings is a delicate task, and his wife, Rung Jun, takes charge. Hot potatoes are peeled and mashed to a paste. Potato starch is added. Kneaded into a medium firm dough. Chef Chang mixes the filling, home-reared pork, and choice chives supply the freshness. Pork and chives are minced separately and seasoned with Sichuan pepper, star anise, salt, pepper powder, soy sauce, scallion, and flaxseed oil. The flaxseed oil is added in 3 stages. Dumpling skins made with potato starch harden and lose tack in air, so rolling them is a race against time. As skins roll fast, Renaijuan must wrap just as fast. A proper spoon of filling is set on each skin. Fingers pinch up and down to seal tight and pleat decorative ruffles. Each basket holds 10 to 15 dumplings. Unlike regular dumplings that are boiled, glass dumplings are steamed. When done, their skins turn milky white and semi-transparent, hinting at the filling. Hence crystal dumplings. Potato starch gives the wrappers their unique chew and clarity. The dumplings began as a Yanbei, Shaanxi snack, and later traveled to Ulanqab with migrants. They taste bouncy, yet soft, and are even better, dipped in aged vinegar and mashed garlic. Northwest of Dianzi town sits Lamaing village, a typical farm community of more than 570 households. In late January, after the Laba festival and the last light snow before Xiaoyan, villager Cui Fenglan begins preparing the most important pre-New Year event, slaughtering the family pig.
Wan Jinshan, are you home?
The day before the slaughter, Cui invites two key villagers.
Ah, Cui Fenglan, what a rare guest.
Not rare at all.
Yes, it is.
Everyone's home?
Yes.
I came for one thing. I'd like to kill the pig tomorrow.
Oh, kill the pig, eh?
Yes. Could you lend a hand and act as chief steward?
Sure.
Wang Jinshan will supervise the entire operation.
Yue.
What?
Need a favor.
For what?
We'll slaughter a pig tomorrow. Will you do the butchering?
Of course.
The other one is Liu Eriwe, a professional hog butcher. He is called the slaughterman. He handles the actual kill. Cui's hog is small and has been kept longer than usual, so hers is the last New Year's pig to be slaughtered in Lamaing. Early next morning, Cui wakes up early and pastes auspicious paper cuttings on the windows, filling the yard with festive New Year cheer. In northeast China, and in Ulanqab alike, Pig Slaughter Day is a small-scale, lively folk event. Its bustle draws villagers together, with neighbors coming to help. Men butcher, women cook. Locals call this joyful sharing, eating happiness. At the chosen hour, several hands seize the pig. Liu Eriwe wields the knife. As the squeals cease, blood drains to a basin, and the pig is slaughtered.
Lower it.
Head down first or body first?
Head first.
Boiling water scalds the skin. Scrapers remove hair. Then comes disassembly. In just over an hour, Cui's hog weighing over 120 kilograms is processed. Fresh meat, liver, and blood head to the kitchen for pig slaughter dishes. Unlike the mixed stew of northeast China, Ulanqab's feast is not just one, but 4 separate dishes. Stir-fried pork, stir-fried pig blood, fried yellow millet cake, and vegetarian stew. With many helpers from the village, Cui's kitchen handles the 2 stir-fries. Pork boils in a cauldron, then is sliced. Thickness set by the kitchen women. Heart, liver, and lung cook in a second pot, then are sliced. Stir-fried pork stars belly meat, with heart, liver, and lung as support. Oil heats in a wok. Seasonings go in. Everything is tossed with force. Rich aroma wafts from kitchen to yard. This is the undisputed headline dish. A basin of blood is blanched. to remove raw scent. After 10 odd minutes, it sets and darkens. Chunks are sliced. Then seared on high heat with spices. Tender, fragrant, and iron-rich, stir-fried pig blood is the rice killer of the countryside. Next door, Jiang makes the other two dishes. Fried yellow millet cake, made with yellow millet flour and flaxseed oil, is essential at gatherings. Eating cake expresses wishes for reunion and rising fortune. Vegetarian stew combines cabbage, starch noodles, tofu, potato, and more. Though meat-free, its aroma fills the kitchen and balances the meal. The midday banquet crowns Pig Slaughter Day. At Fengzhen's, generous, delicious dishes reward every friend and neighbor who helped or came to share the joy. The custom of New Year's pig slaughter has thrived in Ulanqab villages for centuries. It is one of rural China's most ritual-rich customs, a vivid emblem of agrarian culture. Ulanqab's home cooking is the warmth of hearth smoke and an indelible longing for home. Marked by readily available ingredients, simple methods, pleasing seasoning, and plain honesty. Countless unsung country cooks are natural heirs of the culinary tradition, hidden in town and field. With nimble, work-hardened hands, they perfect the humble flavors they know best. A calm heart, a homely meal, a dose of love. Without trying, they touch the very soul of cuisine.